Hello everybody, this is SteroidUnicorn here and welcome back to another Minecraft video. And today we are celebrating the 100 subscriber special of my channel. Which is pretty cool actually. I've never had that many subscribers before, so yeah, thank you for everybody who has subscribed. And for that, today I have a semi-special thing that I've been working on. It is teleporters in Minecraft, and in front of me I have some diamond blocks. And I have some nether stars in my inventory. And right now, if I press Q and place the nether star on the diamond block, you'll see this will pop up right here. And right now, you'll see it does nothing. The nether star, you can't pick up the nether star. But yeah, it doesn't do anything. You can break the blocks, but yeah, it doesn't do anything. But if you go to another area and place down another nether star and another diamond block, it will spawn another one. And then if I go here and go into it, it will teleport me to the other one, which is pretty cool. So I can go back and forth just like so, like that. So 1 to 2 and 2 to 1. But then if you go to a third one and go like this, it acts kind of like a warp tunnel, right? So if I go to number 1 over here, it'll take me to number 2. And if I take number 2, it'll take me to number 3. And if I take number 3, it'll take me back to number 1. So it's basically like a tunnel, like as if all these were in a line, basically, right? Which I thought was pretty cool, like a warp tunnel type deal. You can't farm the quartz here, so if you go game mode, survival, right? You can't farm the quartz. I have it deleting any quartz in the area. Now the only problem is that if you have blocks of quartz and you're in this radius, right, and you try to drop them like I am right now, it'll just delete them. So if you're going to use this data pack, do not drop quartz near it, but that's the only limitation. Everything else is fine. I think it's a 5-block radius, something like that, like there. Yeah, so a 5-block radius around the portal. Do not drop quartz blocks. That's the only thing it'll destroy. You can see I can drop like sandstone or whatever, pickaxe. It's not going to destroy any of your other items, but yeah. So how these work is with creative mode and spectator mode. There we go. Armor stands. So we have some armor stands that spawn in front of each one of these nether stars when the nether stars are there, and it'll teleport you from, if you get into a certain radius of this quartz block, it'll teleport you to this armor stand. And if you go into this one, it'll teleport to this one, and then back to here. And if you delete one, so let's say we delete number 2 here. So I do that, it'll take away the portal, and you can pick up your nether star. And of course your diamond block as well. It's just I'm in creative mode, so it deleted it. But then it will also kill the armor stand. And you can take number 1 and go to number 3. And you can take number 3 and go to number 1. And then you can go, and if you want to put number 2 somewhere else, you can put it back down and do that, and it'll be back just like that. And you can go take this one will go to number 2 and to number 3 and then back to number 1. And you can do that with any of them. You can remove any of these portals and place them somewhere else, and the tunnel will still be intact, which I thought was pretty cool. So you know, it's a pretty cool idea. The only thing is that you can't do super long distances with this because it is limited to an entity being rendered. So for example, if I take away number 1 here, pick up the nether star, and I TP myself, you know, let's go like 10,000, or let's go 1,000, 100, 1,000, right? So we're way over here, and we put down a diamond block, we take our nether star, and we place it down here. Whoops. Whoop. Okay, so this is in the spawn chunks, right? So it'll teleport us back here. That worked a little funky, but yeah, so we go to number 2, and we take number 2, and it will actually teleport us here. Wait a minute. Okay, right, guys, so that was a little bit of a confusing situation. I'm not sure. I think I might have force loaded a chunk out there. Maybe that was how, because I was testing that before. But anyway, so yeah, if you can see, I put one that's 2,000 blocks that way and 2,000 blocks that way. So it's way off in that direction. And so if I go 1 to 2 and then I go 2, it'll take me automatically back to 1 because it's too far away and it's not loaded. But you can see if I teleport myself to these coordinates, it's here, and because those are on the spawn chunks, I can go back, right? But I can't go to it. That's the only limitation with these. So if you guys are doing this on single player or on a world you don't care if people use commands, you can go over to wherever you want to place down your portal. So you can do it 10,000 blocks away, doesn't matter. And you can do /force load add, and like that. Whoops. And like that. Boom. And that should mark this, I believe, to be force loaded. So if we go like this, we go like that, we go like this, yeah, it'll teleport us out here. So basically, you just have to force load the chunk that you want to put these teleporters in. And it's not a huge deal because you're only going to have 3 of these in your whole world. So if you put 1 near spawn chunks and then force load 2 chunks, that's not going to put a big toll on your server, basically. So yeah, you can go with commands enabled or permissions enabled for commands. You can force load any chunk and do that. Okay guys, so you may be wondering why I can't just get the coordinates of the armor stand and then teleport the player to the coordinates that the armor stand has on a scoreboard or something like that, right? Like store the entities, the armor stand's score of their location on the scoreboard, and then teleport the player to that location, which is a good idea, and I did consider that. But if we run this command right here, you can see execute as @e type equals armor stand tag equals 2, which is the one in front of us. And then we go @s store result score @s on the scoreboard x, and then we run data get entity @s position 0, which I believe is the x. So if you do that, you can see on the side there we have x, and we have the score being 7, right? So we just got the x coordinate from that armor stand and put it on the scoreboard, right? And we can do that with y and z as well. And then we would have 3 scores. But unfortunately, we can't actually take those scores and put them into a TP command, right? Which would be perfect, because then we could just input the scores that has been put on the scoreboard, and then go TP SteroidUnicorn to, you know, and then I could put in the armor stand, and I could put in the score and the scoreboard and all that, and then it would TP me there, which would be kind of complex. It would be a long command, but that'd be great if we could have that. Unfortunately, that's not in Minecraft, so that is the reason that I can't do that, unfortunately. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for this video, so make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and thank you to everybody who has subscribed as well. We've reached over 100 subscribers, and yeah, make sure to download this pack if you're interested. This will work in your single player worlds or multiplayer on a server. And yeah, make sure to come by for the next video. See ya.